Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Life of Riley and I'm here today with my friend.
Hi guys, I'm Mimi.
And we have a really fun Valentine's Day craft to show you guys. I'm very excited to do this.
I'm so excited.
We are going to be making some candles, but we are going to put a really festive spin on them and make them in these cute little mugs. So for this craft, I was able to find all of the supplies just at the local dollar store or the craft store. So you'll need a few different things. The main thing that you will need are some medium to large size candles in the color red, white, and pink. Then you will also need some glass mugs that are okay with having hot liquids in them. So you want to make sure that they are glass, not plastic. Then you will need some of these little candles that we are going to be cutting up. Then you'll need one of these cute little ice cube trays in the shape of hearts. And then a couple other supplies that you will need is just a measuring cup or something that is good for pouring hot wax. And the last thing that you will need is a whisk. You can use just a hand one or an electric one. Anyways, we are going to go ahead and get started. So the first step that you need to do is melt down these candles in the oven. We are going to go ahead and preheat the oven to 350 degrees and we are going to put the candles in for about 20 minutes or so. All right, so now that the wax has been all melted in the oven, we are going to go ahead and prep the mugs. So we each have a pencil and we took the wicks out of the other candles. If you have wicks though, you can use other ones or you can just use these. So we're gonna wrap the wick around the pencil so it stays in place. And we are just going to hang that there, and then we are going to carefully take out the wax from the oven.
Definitely carefully.
Very careful, it's very hot. We are going to pour the hot wax into this measuring cup just because it will be easier to pour from here into the smaller glasses without making a mess. So we are going to go ahead and do that now. So now we're gonna go ahead and pour in the wax to this mug. I'm going to be making one with red, and then Mimi will be using pink for hers.
I'm also just gonna hold this while you do it so that the wick stays in place. Onto mine. Hey. This doesn't look pink right now, but it will be. Thank you.
All right, so while those are hardening, we are now going to pour some of the wax into the heart mold. So after we went ahead and poured the red and the pink wax into the heart molds, while we are waiting for those to harden, we are going to be pouring the white wax into this container, being very careful.
Very careful. We want to make sure this cools down a little bit before we go ahead and whisk it. So we are going to use an electric whisker to whisk it. But only once the top has started to harden a little bit.
I've never whisked wax before.
Neither have I.
So this will be very interesting to see.
New to both of us.
So while we wait for the white wax to start to cool off before we whisk it, we are going to melt down some of these tiny extra candles that we had lying around and make some more white hearts for decoration. All right, so now we will set aside the white hearts to solidify and we're going to move on to whisking the white wax.
Okay, so with your white wax, you want to wait until you see it starting to solidify a bit. And once that happens, it means it is the right temperature for you to start whisking.
that's how you mix wax.
That you could whisk wax, but this is a nice consistency for what we're going to do.
All right, so now that the wax is all whisked, we are going to take some Ziploc bags that we've cut the corners out of. If you have piping bags that you use for baking, that will also work. We're now going to spoon the wax into here, and then we are going to start piping onto our mugs to make it look like cream, yeah, like frothy cream.
This is the bit I'm most excited for, I'm not gonna lie.
Yes.
I had no idea you could whisk wax, and now we're gonna make it look like cream.
Yeah, I'm really excited as well. I think that we do have to work a little bit quickly because otherwise the wax will start to harden. So we are gonna go ahead and do that.
I'm gonna make our cups look like cute drinks.
Like lattes.
Yeah, so weird seeing wax in this consistency. It is really like whipped cream.
It really is. And now for the final touches, we are going back to the heart shapes that we made, and we're gonna pop them out and add them as decoration on top. All right, so after you are done decorating your mug candles, the very last step that you're gonna do is you just want to cut the wick to about 1/8. Alright guys, so there you have it. That is how you make these very cute Valentine's Day mug candles. I actually had so much fun making this.
Me too. I'm honestly so happy with the outcome. Like, how cute.
This would make just like the perfect gift for pretty much anyone, I think.
Yep.
Or if you just wanted to do a really fun Valentine's Day craft, this is definitely one that we would recommend.
100%.
And it was very inexpensive. Like I said, everything that we got was from the dollar store or from the craft store. All right guys, well thank you so much for watching.
I had so much fun.
Me too. And we would love to know if you go ahead and try this craft yourself. But until next time, my name is Life of Riley, and this
I'm
is
Mimi.
And we will see you in the next one.